quarter, Ginebra San Miguel outscored Great Taste 31-29, and in the second, Ginebra San Miguel 34, Great Taste 24.
Right now we're 31 seconds into the fourth and final quarter. 105-92, 13-point lead for Ginebra San Miguel. Here's Arnie Tuadles. He goes up against Chito Loizaga, and he's called for charging, an offensive foul, his third personal. And I'm not surprised about Arnie Tuadles being so gritty in tonight's ball game. After all, he is still in the running for the mythical 5 selection. Right now, Arnie Tuadles has how many points?
He already has 29 points for the night, Joe.
Well, he stands a pretty good chance of being one of our candidates for the Best Player of the Game award, whom we shall name right after this ball game. And our winner will receive a case of White Shield rubbing alcohol. And in his name, the Holy Family Clinic and Hospital will be receiving 3 cases, likewise, of White Shield rubbing alcohol, the official rubbing alcohol of the PBA. Swift exchange of baskets here, 107-95, 12-point lead for Ginebra San Miguel. A minute and 5 seconds gone by in the fourth chapter. Here is Abby King shoveling a pass to Chito Loizaga and soliciting a foul from Francis Arnaiz. Arnie Tuadles is going to be relieved by Ricky Relosa.
Tremendous ball game by Arnie Tuadles, 29 points.
And he gets a pat on the behind from the Big J. Corey Blackwell inbounding for the white shirts of Great Taste. Ricky Brown getting a shield from Corey. Oh, this is going to be a mismatch right here. But, oh, he did it right over the head of Romulo Mamaril. All 6 feet, 6 inches of Romulo Mamaril.
I think Ricardo must have at least 4 3-point shots by now.
3. Hackett. Chito Loizaga slammed the baseline door to his face, but he's going to be called for a foul. Third personal for Chito. And we've got another ceasefire. We shall return here a week or 2 ago. Then he would really have seen the true measure of involvement of the fans here at the Ultra. 10 minutes and 20 seconds left in the ball game. Corey Blackwell, hounded by Ricky Relosa, puts up a one-man show of his own and misses. The rebound going to Joey Marquez. 107-98. It's a very shaky 9-point lead for Ginebra San Miguel. Here's Francis. He rips the middle, gets it right back, but he's caught stepping on the baseline. Turnover for Great Taste with exactly 10 minutes left in this ball game. Game number 2 in the battle for third place between Great Taste and Ginebra.
That's right, and it's still an eternity left really for both clubs to make a run here. Great Taste can still get back into this ball game, but they've got to be able to toughen up on defense. And of course, Ricardo Brown, they'll need more points from him.
One step back, that would have been his 4th birdie. As it turned out, it was a 2-point shot, so it's 107-100. Great Taste already hitting the century mark with still 9:34 to go. That's the first personal called on Ricky Brown tonight. Francis Arnaiz inbounding. Ricky Brown has already poured in 42 points. That should give him a very big statistical advantage over Abid Ginabin in the MVP race before this ball game is over. Abby King. 9:22 remaining. He goes cross-court to Chito Loizaga. He cuts loose. 107-102, and Great Taste is making things uncomfortable now for Ginebra San Miguel. So I think it's high time Ginebra really buckled down to serious business. Forget about the records now. Sonny Jaworski senses danger, and that's why he will be fielding Arnie Tuadles back in harness at the next dead ball. In the meantime, we just had a clutch basket coming from Francis Arnaiz, his 7th marker tonight. And it's a 7-point lead anew for Ginebra San Miguel. Corey Blackwell acting the role of floor leader at this juncture for Great Taste. Now makes his move of Romulo Mamaril. Oh, gallant effort on the part of Romy to thwart the attempt, but he got a foul. That's his 3rd personal. And he's instantly relieved by Arnie Tuadles. Sonny J needs to infuse more firepower because Great Taste is threatening at this point. Corey Blackwell. Well, he hasn't proven to be the greatest ball shooter in the world, at least not tonight.
Well, he's having an off night, Corey Blackwell. Looking at the head-to-head matchup between Great Taste and Ginebra, In this third conference, Great Taste has beaten Ginebra 3 games out of 5.
Foul under the goal. Joey Marquez is going to go to the line on that second personal by Ricky Brown. Ricky's personal output now stands at 42 points. So he has a pretty good chance of exceeding the 43 markers he contributed to Great Taste's losing cause in game number 1 3 nights ago. Joey Marquez, in the meantime, is also getting to be very prolific tonight. He's already accounted for 13 points for himself. Ricky Brown. That was a three-point shot. That's his 4th birdie tonight.
And that gives him 45 for the night. 3 shy of tying his career high in the PBA, 48 points.
Juarez drops a pass inside heavy traffic to Joey Marquez, who responds beautifully and gets them out of the woods in time again. They're back to a 5-point lead, 111 to 106. 8 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. Mananzala. Here's Abe King in the right wing. Chito Loizaga coming in to receive the pass. The reverse layup is up and in. 111 to 108. Outlet pass. And Ricky Brown nearly ran roughshod over Joey Marquez in an attempt to intercept it. One more time around the block for the red shirts of Ginebra San Miguel. Ricky Velosa doing the honors this time, but he'll have to wait a while as the mop man does his thing on a wet spot towards the right corner of Ginebra's side of the floor.
Arnie Tuwadlas, incidentally, Joe, already has 29 points in the game. His career high in the PBA, 36 points. So only 7 shy of tying that mark.
You know, with the exception of Joey Marquez, the Filipinos on the floor for Ginebra San Miguel are all former Toyotans. Ricky Velosa. Yes, sir. 113 to 108. Ginebra San Miguel dousing cold water on every rally being mounted by Great Taste. And this game is really turning out to be a torrid contest as Jimmy Mananzala retaliates for the coffee makers, and it's back to a 3-point ball game, 113 to 110. Arnie goes to Velosa. He dances out of the paint, takes the paint away. Michael Hackett with another rebound. That's his 42nd or 43rd. 42nd rebound. Well, everything from here on in as far as rebounding for Michael Hackett is already gravy because he's already broken the previous all-time rebounding high held by Billy Robinson. We've got a timeout by Baby Dalupan. We shall return.
Boy, tabletang lunas sa Almorana.
Ball game, game number 2 in the duel for 3rd place between Great Taste and Ginebra San Miguel. Right now, Great Taste is making a big fight out of it, trailing the Ginebras by only 3. After trailing by as much as 15 points at one time. Here is Michael. He goes up against a double team, outsmarted completely Abe King and Chito Loizaga.
And that strategy has worked for Ginebra San Miguel all night long. Once Great Taste threatens, give the ball to Michael Hackett down low.
He's already got 31 points across his name in our ledger. 115 to 110, 5-point lead for Ginebra San Miguel. 14 fouls for Great Taste against only 3 for Ginebra. Here's Corey Blackwell looking to take on Michael Hackett one-on-one. Instead, he elicits a foul from Michael. And only the first personal tonight for Michael Hackett. Blackwell. Fresh lease on the basketball for Great Taste. Another opportunity for them to come within striking distance. Francis Arnaiz tightening up on Ricky Brown. Mananzala trailed by Joey Marquez. Brown snaps it off. Yes.
Just a 2-point shot. So already 47 points for the night.
His rifle is blazing tonight.
1 point shy of his PBA career high of 48.
Here's Francis Arnaiz. He gets the garbage, and Tuwadlas turns it into gold.
31 points by Arnie Tuwadlas. Everybody's having a big night apparently here.
Well, it's not only a big night, it's also a fun night for everybody. 117 to 112, 5-point lead for Ginebra. We're almost at the halfway house of the 4th and final quarter. And dig that block by Ricky Velosa. Corey Blackwell will never live that down. Marquez against Mananzala. And the ball goes off the floor for Great Taste. Okay, we're a shade under the halfway point of the final quarter. 5:52 to be exact. Here's Corey Blackwell laboriously working his way close to the goal and getting his 2 points the hard way. He got swarmed upon by a triple team. Arnie Tuwadlas. The baseline drive, magnificently executed.